I'm your host, Chris Canty. I think I'm Chris Canty. Maybe I'm not Chris Canty. But we're here with Christopher Byrd. And we're going to start off by saying thank you for all of the people who have subscribed on YouTube. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers. 1,000 subscribers. I can't talk right now. But yes, we are. So we can get monetized. We already have everything else. We got the videos. We got the watch numbers. We even got the watch hours. We have those too. So all we need is the subscribers. So please like, share, subscribe. Share your topics on KrisCross Corner on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. Shout out to all the members in the KrisCross Corner Podcast Facebook group. Join every week to join the conversation. Listen to the podcast wherever podcasts are heard. Now, we're going to do this episode today real quick. If you're watching, which I highly recommend that you do, we're going to be talking about something that we're watching right here on the screen that will be up in a second. We're going to be talking about Black sitcoms.
Oh, man.
And which one has to go?
Don't do this.
Yes, I'm going to do it. I have to do it. I have to do it. Here we go. Okay, so for the first row.
Who made this?
For the first row.
Who made this?
For the first row, we have the Steve Harvey Show, Bernie Mac, Fresh Prince.
Oh my Lord.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and go first for each round. So just so we can get a feel of what's going on. So the Steve Harvey Show, out of all three of these, so you have Steve Harvey, Bernie Mac, and Fresh Prince. Out of those three, I've watched the Steve Harvey Show the least amount. I can say it, honestly on this show. However, I have seen it a lot. I've seen all the episodes. It's hilarious. Bernie Mac. There's one episode of Bernie Mac. Remember when Wanda invited all the stay-at-home moms to come to his house because he was a quote-unquote stay-at-home dad? And then one of the stay-at-home dads was like, I like the way you stuck up for us stay-at-home dads. I like my arts and crafts and staying at home. And he showed him his little belt that he made at home. And he was like, would you like to hang out with me? And Bernie Mac looked at him. He was like, no.
Right.
I was like, God damn, Bernie.
With the straightest of faces.
He said, no.
With the straight face.
America? That's all Bernie Mac. Bernie Mac show is like top tier Black sitcoms. Actually, not even Black sitcoms. Sitcom in general.
Sitcoms. Rest in peace, Bernie Mac, by the way. Gone way too soon.
And then we have Fresh Prince. Like, come on.
What more can you say?
What more can you say? It's Will Smith. I wouldn't say in his prime, but it was, he was his debut in acting. So, and it transcends decades, transcends generations. People still laugh. People still know the theme song word for word. What more can you say? Jazz getting thrown out when he wears that one shirt. He wears that one shirt every time he gets thrown out. Every time he walks in, I'm like, yeah.
and it's but the Fresh Prince is literally a meme factory. It really is an eternal meme factory.
Yes. So out of this list, I personally, no shade to Steve Harvey, but I'm taking the Steve Harvey Show out.
I'm gonna say the same thing. It's not I got anything against the show, but when you're up against Bernie Mac and the Fresh Prince, I mean, I'm sorry, you got no chance. You really don't. So, as somebody would say of the Fresh Prince, hit the bricks.
Okay, now the second row.
This one's gonna be tough.
It's probably the hardest one.
Yeah, the bottom one is the easiest.
Because I laughed for eternity on each show. I just watched last night on HBO Max. I just saw the episode where JB and Braxton had to go to traffic school, and Mr. Cooper was a Sergeant Easy, the traffic school teacher. And Braxton went off on him. I am Braxton.
He did. God
damn. And then everybody in the traffic school was trying hard not to laugh at Mr. Cooper and Jamie Foxx. But So we have Martin, Jamie Foxx, and Wayans brothers on the third one. Martin, no shade, no shade to Bernie Mac or Fresh Prince. It's probably
wait a minute.
It's probably the most hilarious Black sitcom of all time, based on, life in your early 20s and late 20s and all that stuff. So basically living on your own for the first time, you get most of the jokes in Martin. As well as another show that we're going to talk about later in the show. Martin was hilarious. Martin, Gina, Pam, Tommy, Cole, Bruh Man.
Yeah.
All of them. Hustle Man. Pick up pieces. Pick up pieces. With a kazoo as a saxophone.
I don't know who was singing this stuff, but I'm like, yo, y'all were just they could not miss.
When they redid the New Jack City scene with the fake dogs over a CD player.
I'm like, who thought about this?
Sit your $5 ass down before I make change.
I swear, man. Man, not that made me want to go back and watch New Jack City.
Hello.
And if you don't know what we're referring to, with New Jack City, there's an episode for that. We did it last week, which
I will update to YouTube. Anyway, I haven't updated anything to YouTube in like 2 months, but we're gonna get back to that. You can watch it. It's gonna be on YouTube later this month. Yeah, so please watch it.
Yeah, we've had some things to take care of, y'all. So
yeah, I'm a dad now, so a lot of stuff's
get show Chris some love. Give him an early Father's Day. Give it those subscribers. Like, share, and subscribe. Give us some
like, share, subscribe. I got bills. I got bills. I gotta pay. We should do like that during the show, like the live show. We should have like that, like play that song for like 3-hour loop so people could just give money. That'd be hilarious.
Hey,
I got bills. Anyway, speaking of got bills, the Wayans brothers, iconic show. My favorite episode of the Wayans brothers is when they were on Jerry Springer. Remember they went to Jerry Springer?
Man.
Marlon and all them went crazy. It's crazy. It was crazy. Jamie Foxx show, equally hilarious to all of these shows. However, I don't want to say anything mean about any of these shows, but there is one show on this whole thing that's going to be getting a thumbs down in my opinion, but we're not there yet. The Wayans brothers, based on continuity and a proper season finale, which didn't happen, that would have to go in my opinion. Martin and Jamie Foxx can stay.
We're 2 for 2 so far.
Yeah,
I'm saying the Wayans brothers gotta go as well.
Yes, we are. Unless it was
that one's what happened.
Unless it was
anyways, gotcha. Yeah, I would say Wayans brothers gotta go as well. And it's no shade to them, but like you said before, Martin just, especially considering that it's growing up in Detroit and such, and Jamie Foxx show, I mean, it's just it just hit different. When you're older, it just hits different when you're older. So yeah, I would say, and like I said, Wayans brothers is hilarious. All three just shows are hilarious. But out of this bunch, Wayans gotta go.
Yeah, Wayans, I'm sorry. We're brothers. We're happy and we're singing and we're colored. Give me a high five.
I swear, man.
All right, y'all. Final row, which isn't really fair to the Parkers or one-on-one.
It really isn't.
The Parkers was a spinoff of Moesha, which was a better show than Moesha. Just saying. Eat to and then turn off the TV. That's all you need to do. Anyway, Moesha sucked. But the Parkers. Oh boy, the Parkers. Parkers was a way better show, in my opinion. Just
I agree.
way funnier. We didn't care what was going on in their lives. It was just a hilarious show. One-on-one, Flex Washington. Goodness gracious.
And a young Kyla Pratt.
She was, she was well known by then. Remember, she was in Barney. Remember Barney, the Big Adventure? She was the black friend.
That's how I know it was her. Shit.
Goodness gracious. Anyway, one-on-one didn't hit for me. It was hilarious. It was funny, but it wasn't as funny as the Parkers and probably the best sitcom of all time over a lot of white sitcoms and black sitcoms, including The Fresh Prince. Living Single
We are living
has got to be the best show
okay.
of all time, especially season 1 and 2.
The first 3 seasons, they were doing whatever the hell they wanted to do.
No. That was season 4 and 5. They were doing whatever the hell they wanted to do. Season 1, 2, and 3, they had continuity.
It was. It's like, you're like, oh, I remember that. Yeah. And not only that, but out of all these, and look, I know the Fresh Prince theme song was lit, but damn it, Living Single, that one was hit more. That was hitting more for me. I don't care what anyone says.
We are living single, ooh, in a nice kind of world.
I'm glad I got my gas.
Put your head up, what? Put your head up. That's right. Whatever it is, life gets up. You got to fight with my homegirl. Stand to my left and my right. True glue. Inside like glue. We are living single.
I don't care what else. So that was lit. Which, and I will say this: the reason why people like Friends.
Mm-hmm.
Give your 5.
Friends was a good show. Stop it. Friends was a good show.
Yeah, but there would be no Friends if there was no Living Single. Let's keep it stacked.
True that.
If Living Single was on Fox, I believe at the time, and Friends was on NBC. You put Living Single on NBC, different story. It lasts way longer than like 5. It lasts longer than 5 seasons if it's on NBC. But Friends was around for what, like 10, 12 years?
It depends, because you know that Living Single was, the writers and stuff for Living Single were different then. Because if they were on NBC, I think it would be different.
It'll be.
You have to adjust to a more
of a
Midwestern audience, other than Fox, which was more towards the younger, more black generation than NBC was at the time. So
it was kind of, and all that, but we got a Friends X amount of years reunion. Why ain't we get a Living Single X amount of years reunion? Where is that at?
It's on Black TV. It's on UPN. Oh wait, that doesn't exist anymore. Anyway, we're gonna go to. I think Living Single has to stay. The Parkers are staying.
It better be staying.
The Parkers are staying because one-on-one, just like the Wayans brothers, it was a great show. It's just out of all 3 of these shows, it was the show I watched the least. It was the show I watched the least.
Yeah. The hardest combination, if this were to be adjusted, if there was to be a row, that would be the hardest. It would be Living Single, Martin, and Fresh Prince in the same row. That would be the hardest. I'm just saying.
Don't do that. Look at my face. Don't do that.
No, I am looking at your face.
One gotta go.
Honestly, but one-on-one can go one-on-one with Steve Harvey and the Wayans bros, because it's got to go.
Okay, so out of the so which one you said one-on-one has to go?
One-on-one has to go for me.
Okay, so out of one-on-one, Wayans brothers and Steve Harvey, which one is the one that has to go forever? This a good one.
One-on-one.
Yeah, I'd say that too. I said that too.
I'm sorry, but one-on-one. I'm sorry, man.
I don't know why
Yeah,
they even put one-on-one in here. They could have put my wife and kids or Blackish to make it more competitive. You know what I mean?
I mean, yeah, but if you notice, we kind of went like in the diagonal. If you notice that.
Yeah, I see it. Yeah, Steve Harvey was funny. Wayne's Brothers was hilarious.
Black wasn't. I mean, I'm surprised they didn't. Oh wait, they did an 90s sitcom. Never mind, they did 90s sitcom. So
no, one-on-one's not 90s. No, one-on-one was early 2000s.
Oh yeah, that's right. Well,
the only one that's not 90s is the one-on-one because the Parker started in 99. And Jamie Foxx ended in like 2001, I think.
Yeah, something like that. But yeah, one-on-one, I would say.
If you want me to, here from Jamie Foxx.
But yeah, out of all these shows, one-on-one, at least on the third row, would have to go for me like forever. It would be that.
Right, it's gone. Bye.
Bye.
One-on-one. That was a Steve song, and then change the channel.
Literally.
Just like Moesha, just like Sister, just like 227. Remember 227?
Wait.
Wait. Hold on. Remember the CBS Cosby Show?
We do not know. I am not going to acknowledge that.
Anyway, speaking of that, that's been another edition of the KrisCross Corner Podcast. Thank you, Christopher Byrd, for giving your expert analysis of Black sitcoms. We'll be back with another episode. Stay safe, social distance, and be nice to each other.